Hey everyone, Wolfie here. I'd do a little video up, starting to get things going for the garden for this year. We're not going to have a real big variety this year. We are going to have a much bigger section for the corn. Half the garden will be the corn. Then Jeanette got me a bunch of bulbs for yellow onions. I've got my multiplier onions from last year still in the ground, and they're actually coming up amazing right now. I'll show you in a couple minutes. And we're gonna have a few different types of hot pepper plants, and that's going to be the extent of all the different, like the variety of crops for this year. Bugs are getting bad now that I've got the soil turned up here. Okay, I'll get the camera turned around here and show you what I've got done so far. Okay, so this entire half of the garden, from Biker Gnome across to the fence and the full length of the garden, that's going to all be for the corn, which has to go in soon. I've got this area, right now it's just fenced off with what normally my cucumbers would grow up for chicken wire. There's my multipliers from last year. They're doing awesome. I'm thinking of digging one or two of these big ones up and see just how well they are doing. But yeah, Jeanette got me this bag of, they're supposed to be yellow onions. So I've got a couple rows here set up. They need to go an inch deep and an inch apart. That's a lot of onions, but well, I've got lots of bulbs. And then, yeah, that section will be for the peppers. And I'm not going to worry about trying potatoes this year. The corn has to wait until I get some more compost mixed into the soil. But I figured I better get these onions in and started. And hopefully they do well as them little ones. Okay, actually managed to fit all of them in there in the 2 rows. Just got to get them covered up. Get some more of these grass roots out of here while I'm at it. Ryersons, is that the right word? That could be the right word. Oh, these black flies, I think it is, that are coming out are driving me crazy. Okay, now they're all covered. I got my sticks in for marking that there's 2 more rows here. And set the camera off to the side here a bit. Back of the rake. Just kind of level things off. There we go. Onions are in for this year. Jeanette will be happy to hear that I got them put in. So yeah, I think while we're here, I'm going to dig in here a little bit. Ooh. It's not much of an onion. Luckily, as long as you're careful, you can put these back in. So what we're going to do, instead of putting him in where he was, adjust that one. And come up here, take this stick. Nope, not that stick. I'll just use my finger. Make a nice hole right there. Stuff him in there. Bury him back in. Let him grow. But I'm gonna break up the soil a little bit better here. It's got this moss type crap on the surface. Don't want to dig too far over there because I'll start interfering with the new ones. But I want to break up some of this tough surface here. There. There we go. These are our onion gnomes. He guards the onions. Not sure I trust him, but okay. So yeah, there's last year's onions coming back, all coming back up in good shape. Okay, so that's the first part of the garden in for this year. Well, we've got some new additions for the garden. I haven't done any more planting actually in the fenced-in garden, but we now have this spot. So there's a big raised hump that was here. There used to be a big old birch tree there, really big one. So I dug this all up, mixed in some sawdust and a whole bunch of hardwood ash from the stove. And courtesy of Harley on the weekend, I put in some rhubarb seeds. I still got to brush out some of this little stuff right here, so we don't get it all out of here from around it. But we got a really good mixture of soil there, and the ash and sawdust. So we're really hoping it grows. She brought me a couple rhubarb seeds, so figured I better get them in. Maybe for next year we'll have a harvest of rhubarb throughout the year. Don't think there'll be much of it like harvestable or edible or whatever you want to call it this year, but put the tomato cage with the markers on there so keep people from stomping it or ripping it out or anything like that. Next I gotta get ready. I gotta get some compost mixed into the soil and get ready and get my corn in.